different routes to training and those 43 different formations. I just wonder, do you have to keep evolving tactics, formations? Because I mean, it's also something Pep does, and Manchester City are ahead of you to get better. You can't play, I guess, the same way as last season. Every season, almost every game has to be slightly different. Would that be fair?
Well, yes, obviously it can be fair, but I have only one intention, is to play as good as possible, to dominate the games for as much as possible. So the probability of winning is like against Fulham, 98% win probability. This is what I can do. After, we can give the ball away to opponent and lose. And we have to score 4, and they have to score 0.8 and they score 2. Yeah, then it's 2-8. And we are having this discussion. I guarantee you no, because it's result driven. Best example is Brighton Fulham, guys. Best example. David, he has through a difficult period and criticized. Now he wins there. How many passes? 13 passes in half an hour. He wins, and now is the anti-method of this, and he's brilliant. Great, I love David. Great for him. This is the perspective, you know.
Can you just ask, has it changed a lot in terms of like 10 years ago? Because you can analyse stuff so quickly now with the software and computer, so you can know on Sunday morning exactly how all your competitors play. Do you think it's almost more complicated, more complex a challenge than it would have been maybe 15 years ago, 20 years ago?
And it will be very different in a year's time, believe me, because it's very different a year ago and 2 years ago. Yeah.
It changes that quickly.
Believe me. It's a different game.
Mikel, after last season, there's a lot of expectation on Manchester United because they won a trophy in the Champions League. A lot of expectation on Arsenal because you went so close to the league. But who's got more expectation on? Is it you because you were second in the league, or is it Manchester United? It's always Manchester United. Is Manchester United always more pressure?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. It's more the expectation, it's the willingness to do well, you know, and do your best and try to be as competitive as you possibly can to achieve everything that we want to achieve here. And we are Arsenal Football Club, and these are the demands that we put ourselves. That's it.
Also, we're seeing at the moment, Manchester United still trying to sign another midfielder. How happy are you that you've got that really big bit of business done while we were still watching tennis at Wimbledon rather than doing it now?
Well, it wasn't that easy, believe me, to get it done. But we got a lot of things that we wanted done. All of them, no, it's impossible, you know. But we are really happy with what we have. That's all I can say.
And finally, we're to Tom.
Mikel, you mentioned earlier that obviously not every transfer window shuts today. How fair is it that the Saudi window is still open? Would you like to see all windows closed at the same time? Or does it just depend year to year?
Yeah.
Trying to get people out?
No, well, that's a good one. I don't know. It's what it is, you know, and we knew it from the start, and you still see things happening today, and a lot of comments about it is what is going to happen. Next season will be the same. I don't know. Probably it will be regulated. I don't know.
And just to bring things full circle with Eddie, is there been a single enhancement to his game that you've seen in the last year or so that you think has elevated him to this England level?
There is a lot of things that he has improved, obviously. First of all, his game understanding and his decision making as well, especially in certain phases in ball possession. I think his aggression without the ball, his intensity, the way he reacts to that. I think physically, when you look at him, he's very different. I just put a picture this morning of him when he was playing in Helland and to now, and he's a different player, and he's worked so hard to achieve that. And what I like the most is his mentality, and this keep evolving, because he's never going to be satisfied, never, and that's the way he is.
Okay, everyone, thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.